Right, good morning in the Americas, good evening in Asia, good afternoon in Europe and Africa. It's exactly 4 p.m. here in Nairobi. Time for Citizen TV Briefs. My name is Jimmy Mbogo. Let's get you informed on some of the stories making headlines across the country. Now, the Anglican Church of Kenya, ACK, has called on the government to urgently address the crisis surrounding the Social Health Authority, SHA, following reports of suspended services by private hospitals due to delayed payments. Speaking during a State of the Nation address, ACK Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit expressed deep concerns over the growing impact of the social health stalemate, warning that lives are at stake as private healthcare facilities withhold services for SHA patients. Ole Sapit also urging the government to move swiftly to resolve the ongoing challenges in the education sector, including delayed capitation and the current lecturer strike, which continue to disrupt learning across the country. The Archbishop further raised concerns on the worrying levels of unemployment among the youth.
Whereas we appreciate health sector reforms, we note the challenges that both Social Health Insurance Fund SHIF and Social Health Authority SHA continues to face. We note with great concern the suspension of services by private hospitals because of non-payment by SHA and the huge debt they are owed by SHIF. We demand with Kenyans that SHA puts her house in order and prioritize payments of funds owed to all hospitals to enable them to continue to offer services.
Now, and still on health matters, a report by the Ministry of Health now shows that nearly half of the country's female population have no desire to have more children. The state of contraceptive in the country report also shows that 30% of women in childbearing demography have indicated that they would wish to delay their next pregnancies, while 70% of women aged between the ages of 15 and 49 are in need of contraceptives to exercise their reproductive choices effectively.
That is the current use of family planning in our country. Any method, modern method, injectables, but now implants are now taking shape and so forth. This is also the trends in use, needs and demand for family planning. You can see the demand and use is progressively increasing every year or every in a given period.
Now, 57% of Kenyans believe that the country is headed in the wrong direction, while only 17% feel that it is on the right track. This is according to the latest InfoTrack survey. InfoTrack research manager Jovin Wanyiro highlighted a significant rise in the number of Kenyans who feel that the nation is on the wrong path, which rose from 53% in 2023 to 57% this year. Respondents also pointed to the high cost of living, poor governance and unemployment as key challenges. Residents of the coastal region and Nairobi City cited unemployment as their greatest worry. Notably, the high cost of education has also emerged as a major factor in the 2025 poll, surpassing health issues.
There is severity in terms of 70% believe that the current cost of living is quite high. If you meet 10 Kenyans, 7 of them will talk about high cost of living. That's how severe it is. Then, of course, it's even higher if you compare it with last year.
Now, moving on, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation has arrested 17-year-old Ibrahim Haida Yusuf, one of the 2 suspects captured in a viral video desecrating Kenya's flag during a football match at Nyayo Stadium on September 20th. Through an announcement on their social media handles, the DCI announced the arrest of the youth and said that the search for his accomplice was ongoing. The desecration of the flag during a football match between Mogadishu City Club and Police FC sparked public outrage. According to DCI, the actions of the youth violated Section 2B of the National Flag, Emblems and Names Act and puts the suspect at risk of a fine not exceeding 5,000 or imprisonment of up to 6 months or both. The DCI is urging Kenyans to volunteer information that could bring the second suspect to justice. And still on security matters, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen says the delay in announcing the death of police officer Benedict Kabiru in Haiti was as a result of synchronization of relaying information from security agencies based in Haiti to Kenyan authorities. Speaking in Garissa County during the 46th Jukwaa la Usalama Security Baraza, CS Murkomen says a team from the National Police Service passed the information to the family on Wednesday evening after President William Ruto officially confirmed the demise of the slain cop. The Interior CS denied assertion that the Haiti mission was misguided, stating that it has received tremendous success despite the challenges addressed by the head of state at the United Nations General Assembly in New York.
Mr. Kabiru lost his life in unfortunate circumstances that were actually not directly related to the shooting by those people. I think it was in the case of protecting colleagues, and the whole report is going to be made public by the IG, but the family has been informed. The National Police Service visited his family yesterday. It may have been, I saw some people raised concern that the message from the president went public before his family was visited. When that news was confirmed, the National Police Service dispatched a team to visit the family.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission is asking the youth to take advantage of the continuous voter registration expected to start next week to register as voters. Speaking when he appeared before the Constituency Implementation and Oversight Committee of the National Assembly, the IEBC chairperson Erastus Ethekon said the commission has laid down measures to ensure a record number of voters in the 2027 general election.
We are rolling out the voter registration exercise on 29th of September 2025. That will be precisely Monday next week.
Yes, Monday, sorry.
And our first launch will happen in Kajiado, in Mashuru, a primary school ground, where we will interact with the people of Mashuru as we launch this exercise countrywide. That's where we'll have the ceremonial launch, but all our Huduma centers, all our registration centers across all the 290 constituencies will be open.
And we would like to appeal to all Kenyans to participate in the voter registration, especially the young, those who have not had a chance to vote before in the country.
This is just projection. The 6.3 is just a projection, especially for our officers, to be accurate, to actually be accurate, because we are saying these 6.3 are the people who either have ID or they already have applied for ID.
And from the National Assembly to Kirinyaga County, where kidney treatment services have resumed at Kerugoya Hospital in Kirinyaga County after temporary suspension due to lack of dialysis machine. This comes after Citizen TV highlighted the plight of kidney patients due to the breakdown of these machines. Kirinyaga County Health Clerical Officer George Karoki has explained that the equipments were given by the central government, adding that it is a digital device meant to benefit patients and improve the health sector.
Our patients have gone up in numbers all the way from, from number 10 previously because of a lack of this service to now 30 patients. And let me say that these particular machines now can go up to 40 number in terms of patients that can be given the service.
Before the machines came, we had 2 machines which used to do around 4 sessions per day, but currently with the 6 machines we are able to increase the numbers to meet the demand of our patients.
And from Kirinyaga to Bomet, where the Department of Health in Bomet County has issued a stern warning to food vendors operating without adhering to set health regulations, following reports of more than 3,500 patients admitted in the last 1 month with stomach complications linked to unsafe food. Bomet County Health Officer Felix Lagat says some traders have been engaging in dangerous practices, including selling of flamingo meat, which is not approved for consumption, and adding chemicals to fermented milk, locally known as mursik, a move that he warns could cause deadly diseases such as cancer. The county government has issued a 1-week ultimatum for all food vendors in Bomet town to present valid business permits or be subjected to legal action.
That we have witnessed an increasing number of the people and food vendors, food hawkers, who are preparing food besides the road in an open space. They've even gone to an extent of cooking ugali along the tarmac on an open road. People who are facing issues related to cancer in Bomet is increasing, and some of these are related directly to the food that they consume. If you have a hotel, for example, and you have people who are handling food in that facility, either they are cooking or they are serving, ensure that all of them have a valid food handling certificate.
Flamingo meat, interesting. Now, across our borders, where pop star turned politician Bobi Wine has been cleared to contest for Uganda's presidential race against incumbent President Yoweri Museveni. Wine, whose real name is Robert Kyagulanyi, is set to face Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni for the second time. Museveni was also cleared to seek another term after ruling since 1986. The National Unity Platform Party presidential flag bearer frequently alleges Museveni's government is responsible for kidnapping, illegal detention and torture of his supporter, an accusation that the government denies, stating that detentions are based on legitimate suspicions of crime.